swinging around this way. They're inside the house here mixing the cement that they're going to be pouring for the stairs. Just to update you, yes, I did traverse those stairs earlier. Going up, piece of cake. Coming down, I stepped on the boards, which I should not have been doing. So I stepped on the top of the boards and I broke like the top two where Nelson's at right now. So they're going to have to repair that briefly so they can, that's part of the mold for the concrete that's going in here for the foundation of the stairs. There's rebar, my man rebar. And mixing this, everything, doing what's needed and what's required. We're going to be bringing the water here in a minute. Yeah, you know, and it's luckily I had my hand on the side up there, so I was able to prevent a fall. But I said, okay, I got to stay down. But anyway, after they pour the stairs, then once it sets and dry enough, and then I'll be able to go up and down it with no problem. But not now. So. It's a small crew. They've been basically running a 5-6 man crew for a couple of weeks now. Making slow progress. I feel that had a lot to do with not meeting the project date. In fact, I know that's what had a lot to do with it, the management of the project from the engineer. Less than to be desired. And like I said, stay tuned. There'll be more info to come on that. But these guys are troopers, man, troopers. They've been here the whole time, working, you know, living here on site, sleeping in those barracks. We told them they could sleep in the house here once they got the roof and everything up, no problem. And they eat here. These guys work here, a full day work. In some cases, depending on the peso rate, it's less than $10 a day. It's amazing. They'll work from start to finish. Proud of them. Proud to be here. Proud to be a part of the Filipino culture. I don't think I could say that enough. Around. We're just going to more preps. This young man here, y'all, sure is rebar. Just want to show you where the rebar got him, how he got his name. If I can get close here, you see how close he was right there. Stabbed him right there to the heart. How far did he go in? Maybe this much? Pumasok, ano, konito? Just konti lang. Okay. Fortunately for him, it was only about this much. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys the young man and where it was, where it got him. It was close to the heart, so it gave us a scare. It gave us a scare. But I just wanted to show that, you know. But he was okay. He's back on the job now, so everything's good there. And just show you where it poked him in. I was thinking it was more to the left breast, but it was actually more closer to the right breast. But it's a good thing he's as light as he is, because if he was a bit heavier fella, the weight of his body, more so, I mean, plus he caught himself, it would have just pierced him and stabbed him, and then that would have been a sad event. But anyway, we're glad he's okay. He's back on the job, so I just wanted to show that because I keep calling him rebar, and some folks don't know why. But real quick, he tripped up when we were building the bridge, walking across it, a makeshift bridge, and he tripped. His shorts got caught on one of the rebars, and that caused him to trip and fall forward, and he got stabbed with another rebar on the way down. So, but it was a horrifying story that had a good ending, so everything worked out okay. So I just wanted to give a quick update on that. Yes. So we have the sand, excuse me, mixed with some cement. They did mix it with some cement. And they got the gravel in the middle here. And then here comes the water. And then this is kind of the basic process every time. Sand, gravel, cement, water. I'm going to do the mixture thing here, so I'll let this run just a few minutes here. And this is where it's going to, and they're going to pour it to the stairs. Okay? And then once it's dry, probably when they come back, they're going to take the framework down. Because they're leaving this afternoon, go home, spend a day or two with their family up in Tarlac while this dries. Before they come back and traverse up and down it. Step by step. Let it run. Maybe I'll put some soft music to it or something. We'll see. So this is going to continue, so I'm going to pause until something different happens. So they're just going to keep bringing in water before they start to mixing it with the shovel over there, the pallet. Looks like it's going to start a little bit, maybe not. What rebar is working on is the mold that I broke at the top when I was coming down. They have to fix that because once they get the cement mixed, they're going to start pouring, probably top to bottom, I'm guessing. But yeah, see there, I'm 110 kilos. I think that's somewhere close to 225 pounds, 6'1", so that was all my weight coming down on it before Foreman Jesse told me to step on the rebar. I think I mentioned it. I actually tried the rebar down here when I started to go up, and it kind of gave way a little bit. So I was like, oh, maybe I should step on the board. And the boards were fine going up. I was holding the wall the whole time. But coming down, just that weight, man, just crunched the first top two molds. So rebar is fixing them now, and then they're going to get ready to mix and pour. So. Process begins. We'll record a little bit as we come and go. Yep. There's some cement mix upstairs. Okay, I got to stop because the water's coming in now. Well, Lady Jazz is sitting there getting a little bit wet. But so yeah, so they're mixing some cement upstairs and they're bringing it down here via the buckets. Mixing more with sand and gravel and some cement mixed in here with this. I saw them cut the bag open earlier. So this is part of the process. As a rainstorm goes on outside, let me move my finger. Just some of the things that people deal with when they're building a home here. I got the easy part. I just watch and stuff. And it's kind of tough. I'll update it a bit. It's pouring. It's a torrential rainstorm right now. Here we are. Captive audience. Okay, so what they're doing now, they're just going to keep doing until it's thoroughly mixed before they begin the pouring process. They're dipping it with those small buckets and pouring it in with the steps. So this shovel's a little bit, the handle was a little bit long. They made it out of bamboo. So he's going to trim it a little bit so it's easy to use. Probably a little bit long even for American standards, so he's going to trim it down a little bit, Brother Jay. You know, you just see, there you go. More easier to handle. Woo! The water coming in. This is going to keep doing this over and over as you see the mixture. Alright, I'm just going to keep letting it go. I'm probably going to stop it here at the 5-minute mark. It's just going to keep doing the same process over and over. And they're going to dip it in the buckets, take it up to the top, and start pouring all the way down. Something tells me my engineer is going to be delayed. It's raining pretty hard right now. And my lady, I'm forgetting my manners, my southern manners here. Let me get my rain jacket, give it to her. She's cold and she's focused on my task, and she's over here shivering. Hold on a second. There you go, lady. There. Now we got her the jacket on. She's right there by the window, so I know she's feeling that mist, but she likes it. She's just a little cold, so. Alright, reached the 5-minute mark, so let's gonna keep doing this process. And oh, they're already pouring it in there with the shovel. I thought they were gonna start at the top, but they're starting at the bottom. This process is going to be repeated over and over, all the way up to the top of the stairs. We'll probably eventually use buckets once it gets a little too high. There you have it, folks. I'm trying to block the mist from coming in. Always posing. See them bringing in the water. I thought it was coming from the well. This is where they're getting the water. Then he dips it down in the puddle over there it's creating, and they're bringing the water in. It's just funny. Buckets are out. Pouring begins. Looks like we lost some light over there, but this one here is still burning. Maybe they hit an electrical outlet or something. We got a lot of movement going on over there. Just trying to get it done as fast as possible. We're running out of daylight. It's 1:44. There's a bus these gentlemen want to catch. It's been a while since they've been home to see their family. So this is going to dry up while they're away. Again, we're going to just keep repeating this process over and over until everything's in. I'm going to hit the pause. Okay, the light came back on. I think we found the plug-in again. You can see they've reached the turning point, the stairs. So now they're just starting to do that. This was done in less than 15 minutes. So they're just going to keep moving all the way up to the top. And at least Lady Jazz, once it's dry and everything, we'll have some stairs to go up and down. The process continues. I'm just about at the halfway mark of the upper part. You see where he's getting ready. Nelson in the purple and the yellow shorts. Now they gotta find an easier way to get the cement up. There we go. Back up on top, platform, and they're pouring. That's been maybe 5 minutes since the previous cut. They're moving right along. Oi, 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 oi. The young man, the young man. Rebar down here, still working hard. towards the end of the mix. There we go. Starting a new one, a little smaller one. See where they're at. Go again. They're getting close to the top. We're going to wrap this up.